Nein, Nordspin in Zeppelin! Reicht doch für den Beastmaster!
Er kann nichts machen, da ist keine Coil-Kite, gar nichts! Bam! Backstep! Down die Sau!
Jetzt verliert er zwar... Nein, natürlich verliert er den nicht!
Solche Momente gibt es nur in Warcraft.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the group drawing of Zodiac Dream League, the biggest European solo league since the old EPS times, maybe? I'm not sure if the Raptor Gaming Bundesliga was bigger back in the day, but it's definitely the biggest league in years, and it's hosted, of course, by War3.eu. Thank you to the guys who sponsor this league and who organize this league, of course. We took about 5 months to figure out which 20 players are gonna take part in this tournament, and that was decided through the War3.eu yearly ranking. So players were able to gather points in the Blue Cups, in the Green Cups, in the Jera Cups, in the Zodiac Cups, of course, and in the W3 Arena automated tournaments on Friday and Tuesday. So after this 5 month, we got our 20 players, and these are... Nice. Foggy, Rudin, Sonic, Hawk, Warchief, Cash, Helsing, Yost, Lucifer, Orkwalker, Starshaped, AJK, Volant, Roll, Reprisal, Cooper, Ente, Shaddai, and Achtung and Prado. So probably Europe's finest combined with Korea's finest. And yeah, you can definitely tell that we could have a group of death in this league, because what we do is we split these 20 people into 5 pots. We're gonna have 4 groups of 5 players each. So yeah, that's the procedure we're gonna do. I got this nice pots here, very professional, I might say. Oops, there it is. Just my cereal bowls and big coffee cups, but whatever. So I got this nice papers here, and of course they got the name on it, and I will draw them right now, but I'm gonna plug another league. I guess the big announcement is gonna be tomorrow or Wednesday, but there's gonna be a Korean clan league coming up, and the start is this Sunday, I guess. And a lot of nice clans taking part. Clan Logon with Lucifer, Minyuk, Chak, and all the other guys from back then. And this is also the tournament where Ghost Up is coming back. So watch w3arena.net for the big announcement of the clan league. I think it's gonna be awesome. So yeah, let's talk a bit more about the Zodiac Dream League. The European, of course, is, well, organized by us, I guess. It contains of Foggy, Warchief, Yoss, Hawk, and Cash. So Europe's finest gonna show them Koreans how to play Warcraft, I guess. But yeah, that is not the topic of the day. Today's topic is, of course, Zodiac Dream League. The prize money for the winner is gonna be 500 euro. The runner-up will get 250 euro. Semi-finalists, the third and fourth place guys will get 125 euro, and the quarter-finalists will get 80 euros each. So yeah, I think we can start, right? Oh, well, we can talk a little. Not hungover today. No, I'm not. I didn't drink yesterday. I went to bed early. Yeah, that could be the death group. Captain Hook says it here. Hawk, Warchief, Lucifer, Reprisal, and Ente. This is probably the worst group we can draw today. Of course, it's a little unlucky that Reprisal is in pot 4, because he didn't. He just took part in 1 or 2 cups, but won them. So he is qualified for that, but he didn't take part in that many Jera Cups. So yeah, he only got 10 points. And guys like Lucifer and Yoss, and of course Foggy, Rudin, Sonic, etc. took part in a lot of cups, so they gathered about 40 points and so on. Okay, yeah, there's no games today. We'll just draw the groups, and I think we should start it. It's 5 minutes after 8, 5 past 8, so I think it's a good time to start. So what we do is start with pot A, or pot 1, and divide it onto these 4 groups. This might take me some time, but I'm taking this bowl. Sorry about that. I'm taking this bowl right here, And the first paper is drawn. And the head of Group A is gonna be Foggy, the Ukrainian Night Elf hero. So let me adjust this real quick. Foggy, the head of Group A. For Group B we have... Of course a lot of Night Elves taking part, but no! It's Hawk, the European human powerhouse who got a third in the WEC in 2014. So the third group head is either gonna be Sonic or Rudin, so definitely gonna be a Night Elf. And it is Rudin! So Sonic, the head of Group D then. Sonic. Okay, that's it for the group heads. Nothing special here. But of course, what is going on with the chat? Where to watch the Team Easy Katka? Will you stream it? Of course we'll stream it, just before the Jera Cup. No, we're not reporting, we're drawing it! Yeah, we have the honor to draw it. So we have pot 2 now. After each pot, I'll make a quick break and listen to the chat. So yeah, pot 2, Warchief Ridge, Cash, Helsing, and Yaws. So the first two guys definitely the strongest part in this pot. Helsing is of course a super strange player, but I think you can prepare for that kind of strategies Helsing plays. And Yaws still finding his old shape, so yeah, let's see. First drawing here of Group 2, of pot number 2, which goes to Group A, of course, meeting up with Foggy, is Cash. Oh boy, that's gonna be awesome. Cash versus Foggy in Group A. Probably the best European players right now. Cash won the Jera Cup on Sunday. A really promising performance, of course, we told you this many times, so his Blade Master control absolutely off the charts, but he's not that good against Night Elf, and that's gonna be a problem in this league, I guess. So, either Warchief, Helsing, or Yaws gonna meet up with Hawk. Oop, I got the paper thing here, and it is Helsing meeting up with Hawk. So, a nice human versus orc here in Group B. And now it's either gonna be Warchief or Yaws meeting up with Rudin. I think both would be better for Yaws to get in Sonic's group, I guess. But maybe he can prepare for Rudin better, and it is Yaws gonna meet with Rudin. And we all know he's afraid of Night Elves. He's getting better though, but yeah, definitely gonna be a rough road for our German contestant here. And yeah, so it's Warchief Ridge in Sonic's group. Yeah, these two players know each other very, very well. They went to WCA together. And yeah, very strong. Oops, nope, that was not supposed to happen. Why did that happen? Ah, there it is. Okay, Warchief Ridge's name a little too long for this one. But yeah, so far, Group A definitely the strongest group of them, of the four. Hawk versus Helsing gonna be very interesting, as Hawk will be able to prepare for Helsing's crazy tactics, or if Helsing will come up with something super crazy for Hawk in these games. Of course, they got a week to prepare for their games in this league, so this will make the games a lot different from the cup games we see on a weekly basis. Group C is the strongest so far. I don't think so. But Rudin and Yaws, yeah, well, two nice players. So, pot 3 contains of Lucifer, the Korean, the first Korean player in this tournament, Orc Worker, Star Shaped, and AJK. So, the name of the players not that big anymore, but of course up for some interesting things. Star-Shaped in Group A. I would have loved to see him in War Chief's group. But yeah, the luck of the draw not on my side. But yeah, 2 Night Elves now for Cash. This is gonna be pretty hard for him. He has to practice a lot for this matchup. So Group B, who's gonna meet Hawk and Helsing? It is Orc Worker. So 2 orcs in this group already. That's good for Hawk, I guess, because he only has to prepare 1 matchup in theory. But of course, we all know that Helsing is kind of crazy. So it's either gonna be Lucifer in Yours' group or AJK. I think he's hoping for Lucifer right now, since his human undead matchup is a lot better than his human night elf matchup, and it is Lucifer. So lucky draw for Yours and probably for Rudin too, I guess. Lucifer definitely not in the shape of 2008 or 2010 or whatever. So we have AJK in this group. This contains of just Night Elves so far. 3 Night Elves in Group B. I gotta spend some time to practice the mirror, I guess. Just to see that everything is legit. AJK it is. So the first 3 pots are drawn. And the next pot will decide which group is going to be the death group, because it contains Reprisal, the runner-up of the WEC 2014, and definitely the strongest player in Korea right now. Maybe battling with Hawk for the title of the best human player outside of China. Okay. Failzor thinks that Rudin is stronger than Cash and Foggy. I don't think so, man. I think Foggy and Cash are by far the better, not by far, but definitely the best players in Europe right now. So he's old now. I know Lucifer is old, but yeah, he still has fun playing the game, and I admire his determination, I guess. So yeah, pot number 4 contains of Voland, Roll, Reprisal, and Cooper. Don't underestimate Cooper, guys. He's a nice little orc as well. But of course the big question is in which group's gonna be Reprisal, and Cooper is joining Foggy, Cash, and Starshape, man. This group is pretty hard so far. So it's Volant, Roll, and Reprisal left. 2 Night Elves and a human player. Should have prepared some fancy music to this. But it is Roll! It's gonna meet Hawk, Helsing, and Orc Workers. So the first Night Elf in Group B. I think yeah, it's a nice drawing for Hawk so far. So, who's gonna meet Reprisal? Rudin, Yas, and Lucifer? Or Sonic, Watchief, and AJK? The tension is getting higher, everybody! Next one for Group C is Reprisal! And I see Mark Förster somewhere in Germany shaking his head to this grouping right now. Lucifer and Rudin not happy as well. So, Volant going to the group with Sonic, Watchief, and AJK. So for now, I think Group D is the weakest, I guess. Sonic's playing kinda strange lately. Sometimes he crushes everybody, and then the next day he loses in round 2, so kinda hard to predict it. Warchief didn't take part in a lot of cups lately. Maybe he's busy and not being able to train that much or practice that much. So, when is this tournament? Nice question. It starts next Monday, I guess. Yeah, the first round starts on Saturday, so people, the players can schedule the games themselves, and we'll try to broadcast as many games as possible. Of course, maybe doing a replay cast on Saturdays or Sundays. We'll see about that, but we'll keep you up to date at Facebook and Twitter, of course, with that information. So. Yeah, nice point by Dakra. Jos wants to go to China, so he has to prove that he can win such a group. And yeah, I think his mirror is exceptionally good, especially back in the day. There's a reason that he beat Sky in China. But yeah, I think Rudin might be harder for him than Reprisal is. But yeah, let's see about that. Oh, I have to show you that it's Volant on this paper for Group D. Here it is. So the final group, maybe we get the group of death in Group A. We have Ente, Shaddai, Achtung and Prado. I think Ente is by far the best player in this group. So if he joins Foggy Cash and Cooper and Star-Shaped, that should be the group of death there. But would also be a nice fit in Group C. So let's see. Who's gonna join Foggy Cash, Shaped and Cooper? Oops, it's Prado. So the third orc in this one. This group only consists of Night Elves and Orcs. Of course, Prado, the 2-on-2 ally of TH. Maybe he can get some ticks and trips out of him. So, Hawk, Yelsing, Orc Worker and Roll waiting for their final opponent. It's gonna be Ente, Shaddai or Achtung. And it is Achtung! Okay. Oh boy, maybe Ente joining Group C. Or he destroys the Night Elf group. Sonic, Warchief, AJK and Volant. But Shaddai is an undead as well, so it won't be a pure Night Elf group in this one. So, Group C. Is it the death group with Ente? Or will Shaddai be the final one in Group C? It is... Oops. Shaddai! So, this makes this group a little easier, I guess. And of course, in Group D, we have the second German player, the undead Ente! So yeah, everybody, these are the drawings for the Zodiac Dream League. $1,800 on the line. And yeah, what do you think? What do you think, guys? From my opinion, Group A is the strongest. Shortly followed by Group C. Rudin, Yours and Reprisal. That's a tough one. It's gonna be kinda easy for Hawk, I guess. So he definitely has the luck on his side of this drawing. And I think, yeah, there is a chance for Ente in Group D, definitely. I don't really know how good his Undead versus Night Elf is, but I think Warchief and Sonic will also be happy about this. Would nice to see some reactions from them. Maybe I can call Yours about this. Don't know if he's online. Wanna state your reaction to the groups? Lucifer will win this, yeah. Not enough that Ent is playing the weakest race, he also has to play versus the best race only. I don't think Group C is the strongest for sure. Lucifer is not that good anymore. I haven't seen a lot of Shaddai lately. Yours is not a top tier player yet. Well, he has good results lately, but I think he's not in a league with Hawk, Foggy. So yeah, I think Group A is the best one. Okay. It's a good thing for Ente, of course, that he can that he has to practice only versus Night Elves now. But yeah, of course, everything will be played in a best of 3 mode, starting May 16th. It's gonna be this Sunday. The first play day is gonna be until May 23rd. So 1 week of time for the players to play their games. And yeah, as I mentioned before, we're gonna stream as many games as possible. Maybe we'll do a combined replay cast on Tuesdays or Thursdays. So yeah, that's it. We're gonna put up a news at war3arena.com, at w3arena.net, sorry about that, and read more, of course. I think the Russian community has its news on Good Game, and I think we'll do a nice thread on our War3 subreddit. So yeah, that's it for today, guys. Feel free to post your thoughts about the tournament. Does Neo know how much Knight of Mirrors he has to cast in the future? Yeah, there. I think it's 3 undeads, right? Yeah, Shaddai is an undead as well. So yeah, it's gonna be big. It's the biggest league outside of China since probably 2010. Will you stream the final of Roll Cup? No, I gotta do some real life stuff now. So this is it for now, I guess. Well, yeah, we'll keep you up to date with the play days. Of course, we will see that on w3arena.net and readmore.de and goodgame.ru. So thank you, everybody. I hope you like it. Please let me know if this was okay for you or just kind of boring. I'll read through all your feedback on Twitter, Facebook, whatever. This is it for the Dream League right now. We're gonna hit you back on Saturday for the Deadman Cup, and of course the Eternal League from Korea will continue. So lots and lots of content, of Warcraft content this weekend. Sunday we'll be back with the Jera Cup and probably the first clan war of the Korean Clan League. Let's see about that. The opening game is gonna be WGFZ versus AKCK. Don't really know them, but I have to read myself into it. Thank you, everybody, for watching. This is Back to Warcraft with a special group drawing for the Dream League. Thank you, War3U. Thank you, and see ya on Saturday.